Repeat this procedure at the rear. Pull off the sealing rubber, which also consists of one piece. Then unscrew the support rail for the rubber. Make sure that this rail for the sealing rubber of the side window remains attached to the cable. Remove the support bracket. The rail for the sealing rubber of the window guide is secured to the C-pillar with 3 rivets. The bottom 2 must be drilled out in order to remove the window guide. The third and last rivet can be removed after pulling off the sealing rubber. Pull the soft top from the frame. It will require some force to detach the soft top from the frame. We'll start at the rear end. Then loosen the bond to the C-pillar. Now detach the tension cable fastening from the soft top frame, unhook the cable, and separate it from the spring. Using the rail with which the cable is connected, pull the wire out of the frame and cover. Pull the soft top from the bows and then pull the frame towards the front. Stubborn adhesive can be softened with a hot air gun. Finally, all adhesive residue must be carefully removed. Now we come to the installation. First, lay the soft top over the frame. Make sure that the soft top cover is not creased and attach the corners on the left and right. Position the soft top so that the 2 lengthwise seams fit exactly in the grooves on the left and right in the front roof frame. Firmly secure the soft top at this position with clamps. Check on the rear frame that the cover marking, a line, coincides with the center hole in the frame. Exact alignment is of the utmost importance. Then apply adhesive to the frame and cover, and then stick in position from the center outwards only up to the curved parts of the frame. The seam must be attached to the edge of the metal. Repeat this gluing operation in the front where the top meets the windshield frame. Make sure that the marking on the cover lines up exactly with the front edge of the frame before gluing into position. Now, thread the tensioning cable through the soft top piping with the aid of welding wire. Hook on the spring and screw into position with a protective piping. After sticking the cover in position onto the sides, at the rear up to the curvature and pressing it on with a wedge, and it's important here always to rub firmly from inside out, we come finally to the attaching of the guide lip and then the lip for the rear window. The guide lip is for correcting the rear sealing edge. Then attach the cover to the C-pillar. After sufficient drying time, close the roof and check that the soft top makes a good seal with the body. Screw on the side rails using new screws. Remove the locking lever before installing the retaining strip for the sealing rubber. Apply the sealing compound precisely and carefully. And then install the guide rail. Apply the sealing compound only on the outer edge of the retaining rail for the sealing rubber on the rear side window, and firmly rivet the rail. Now install the support bracket. Screw on the support rail at the back and insert the seal. When gluing the bow, the seam should be in the middle of the bow. Fill the hollow space on the front at the corners under the aluminum strip with sealing compound. Insert the sealing rubber at the side and front. Also apply sealing compound at the front side corners. Then apply firm pressure. In this condition, the soft top must only be moved after the sealing compound is dried. Compared with the 3 Series hardtops, a few body strengthening changes have been made to the convertible. Here are some of them. For example, the windshield frame has been strengthened with internal reinforcements. The cover on the rocker panels and the A-pillars have been manufactured as stronger materials. Bracing plates have been welded on at various points. The soft-top storage box also required a modified partition at the trunk. The rear quarter panels were completely changed. The wheel housing is positioned 28 millimeters lower. In the final section, you will become familiar with additional installation and adjustment procedures. The 2 lids are controlled by tensioned wire cables. If one is opened, the other closes automatically. In addition, the wire cable keeps the 2 lids at an appropriate distance from one another in order to prevent damage to the paintwork. Remember that when the wire cable is unhooked, only one lid must be opened to avoid damage to the paintwork. Now we come to adjustment of this inner lock. Slide the mounting in the elongated holes forward until the wire cable is tightly tensioned. You can easily check whether your adjustment is successful. The trunk and storage box lid must not come in contact when open. Next, we will look at how the front windows can be adjusted. First, remove the door panel. If the plastic sheeting has been damaged, it must be replaced before reinstallation. Open the window up halfway. Loosen the adjusting screw. Press the glass against the front guide rail. The glass is correctly adjusted when it is parallel with the guide rail. Check also for ease of movement and that the glass makes proper contact on the sealing rubber of the soft top. If not, adjust the height limit of the window glass with this limit stop. After satisfactory adjustment of the front windows, you can now adjust the rear ones. Remove the side trim after taking out the rear bench seat. The window glass can be aligned with the screws in the center position so that it moves without tension in the window guides. You can restrict the vertical movement with these